All right. That's all the fun stuff. Now let's get to the serious stuff. MrBeast's new video. And first of all, let me just preface, I always have to say, Jimmy's a great guy. He does so much good things. And honestly, the one that really won me over was when he stuck up for his homie, Chris. Or, yeah, Chris. She is, by the way, so Chris is trans and is a she, I think. Ultimately, she decided.
Uses she, her pronouns?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if she said that, made that clarification, but
yeah, let's use
I
she,
spoke
her.
to her a little bit.
Oh, very cool.
And asked if
That's nice.
What was the preferred,
I hope she's doing well. The internet
I don't.
is crazy.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, it's fucked up to go through a transition in front of like the biggest audience in the world, especially at a time now where everyone's just like making it their business, your personal life. So the last time Jimmy made this, he did one that was I cured blindness, and we all had a laugh at the thumbnail. Was pretty funny. I mean, let's be real, it is funny. He put tears on the kid and the face he's making behind him, like, yeah, I did that shit. So
yeah, I blinded this kid.
1,000 blind people see for the first time. 138 million views on that one, by the way.
Damn. So
fast forward, this one he dropped 2 days ago. 1,000 deaf people here for the first time, and he did the same thing. This kid's like, "What? I can't hear you," and he's crying too. But this one's not performing as well. I've noticed he's fudging with the thumbnails a lot. And when I watch this video, and I'm a fan, I watch all of his videos. Again, just gonna be real. Here is all the thumbnails. How did you guys catch this?
A lot of people did. I was seeing it posted online.
So this was the first one I saw, and apparently he maybe figured that this kid was just kind of dumb and annoying looking, so people weren't clicking the video.
Idiot child.
I'm not buying the tears, dummy. And so then he updated it to have like radiation poisoning.
I think you have it backwards. I think that one's actually the first one with the radiation, and then they removed the radiation.
Okay, because this is the one I saw when I watched.
Right.
Because this one at least makes sense. They got this incredible cutting edge hearing aid that allows them to hear. But then they're like, the hearing aid is too like 5G spooky. I don't know what they're
Also, why are the waves coming out of the hearing wave or out of the hearing aid? Should be coming in.
Huge discrepancy.
Huge oversight on MrBeast's part.
You wouldn't be smiling so bright if you had thought about that, huh, Jimmy?
Yeah.
And you know what? Like they're putting all the blame at this kid. What about fucking MrBeast changing up his face every now and then? Like, what the fuck? Like, fucking idiot, bro. Blaming the kid and shit.
Well, Jimmy's like, I make this face in every video, and they all get tons of views. So,
well, it's getting old, MrBeast.
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Breast.
Mr. Breast.
Mr. Breast. Got him, dude. You're fucking done. I'm a fan. I want to re-emphasize
Me
that.
too.
We're just having a good time here. You know what I mean? So, dumbass, stupid kid. But then we bring in this kind of, this kid he's much more emotional. The tears are just, and from both eyes, my God. Streaming down. And with the ear, he goes, oh, yeah.
More ethnically ambiguous as well.
Right. I didn't want to be the one to say that. Thank you. And so this is nice. But in terms of thumbnail between the three, I would probably say that I guess I don't think it really matters, frankly, because I don't think the thumbnail's the problem. And I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to tell you guys that here's my theory is that MrBeast is suffering from his own success, as DJ Khaled would say.
The king.
So, first, some context. MrBeast said on Twitter, almost 4,000 hours editing has gone into my next video. Brand new style. Wait, what did he mean, brand new style?
You're about to see.
Okay. Can't wait for you.
That is a little confusing, having watched the video.
Not. It's actually just like a weird, like it's like a distillation of his already ADHD editing, and then he just made it AD because people can't say the whole thing, myself included. Thank you. Sorry about that. Almost 4,000 hours of editing has gone in my next video. Brand new style. Can't wait for y'all to see it. So when I actually saw him tweet those, I was like, okay, cool. I'm actually intrigued. Here it is. It's 6 minutes, 14 seconds, okay?
Real quick, he also mentioned that it's going to be his best video ever and it's going to change YouTube.
He said that about this?
Yeah, it's in that thread. This is the direct tweet.
You know, the thing is that it's not that different than any of the videos.
That was my
It's
impression.
kind of the same par for the course. It's going to change YouTube. Best video ever.
4,000 hours, by the way. That's 166 days.
That's a whole goddamn like barracks of editors for 6 minutes, 14 seconds. So anyway, let's watch this and analyze it. And again, I do this with peace and love because I love Jimmy. But this is fascinating. I mean, you know, as a product of the internet, I believe it is our duty to understand what's going on here. Mm-hmm.
This is the first out of 1,000 deaf people that we're gonna help hear again. And she hasn't heard her mother's voice in 4 years.
Can you hear?
I love you.
Next, we help Kaylee, Sudi, and even entire families hear their loved ones again. But they are only a few of the.
So at this point, I was like, okay, this is a cool intro. And then I realized that's the video. They just told all these people's stories in half a second. There's no more to it. And I feel that he's a slave to this ADHD editing. I want to know who these people are. It felt like I was watching a trailer, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
First out of 1,000 deaf people that we're gonna help hear again. And she hasn't heard her mother.
Like, I need a swoosh? I'm getting swooshes? It's only like 6 seconds long of really compelling content, and I need swooshes?
This is the first out of 1,000
Swish.
deaf people that we're gonna help hear again.
Swish.
And she hasn't heard her mother's
Tear.
voice in 4 years.
Shock. And then it's like, I can't just look at her face. I need a fucking like, I need the
Apple
green button
button.
to switch on.
Years.
They're like, oh,
Ooh, and
Oh.
the color came back into it.
oh, it's too much, Jimmy. Chill the fuck out, man.
Can you hear?
Bye. That's all you get.
Next, we help Kaylee.
That's all they
Anyways.
get. And then she goes, green button. Bye.
Sudi,
Green
and
button.
Even entire families hear their loved ones again. But they are only a few of the 1,000.
Golly, man. Give it a little space
Well,
to
it's just
breathe.
the intro. Maybe we'll get more details after the
That's what I thought, but you
little
don't.
intro here.
You know, and I was invested in those stories. I wanted to know more.
People that we are going to help hear again today.
Also, I got to be real. That's a little corny, brother. The beast symbol on the earth. I was like, come on, dude. I mean,
I
it's,
think it looks sick.
I get it, but it's like, come on, bro. You're not God.
I'm gonna get my beast heads in the chat. We still have their MrBeast emojis, don't we?
Also, are you
Yeah,
sure
we do. Let's go beast mode. Let's go beast
Mike,
mode,
what?
everyone.
that Mr. Beast isn't God?
Well, now that you mentioned, that's a good counterpoint.
Right. That's all the evidence that's needed.
I say we just remove Jesus's face with that lion head, tiger head. What the fuck is this? Now this is getting clicks. Right now, there's a video essay channel with this exact thumbnail. How MrBeast ruined his career in one video.
Mm-hmm.
We got our hands on over $3 million of cutting edge hearing technology.
Okay, so they spent $3 million fucking dollars on cutting edge technology,
Sick.
and then like just go back and like this is all you get.
This is the first out of 1,000 deaf
Swish.
people that we're going to help hear again.
Swish.
And she hasn't heard
Tear.
her mother's voice in 4
Click.
years.
That's it. But okay, let's go back.
$3 million of cutting edge hearing technology that, unlike old hearing aids, analyzes people's specific hearing needs and allowing them to hear again without causing any damage.
Can you hear me talking now?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, you don't want to hear about 9/11.
I'm gonna cry.
You just
Whoa. He heard that? That is a crazy hearing aid.
Across town.
No.
No.
No, no, no. What the fuck? Turn him off.
And our 10th person was Aisha.
I used to watch him like a lot. Like, I like.
Used to.
No, stop.
What happened?
No, guys.
I know this is over.
No.
Go ahead, do a test.
Mommy.
She can't hear you yet, but she will in 3, 2, 1.
I can hear my baby girl.
Oh, is this copyrighted music?
I can hear
Maybe if I do that, they won't claim us. Here,
He's dancing.
I'll turn it down a little bit. Here, play Play our music, Zach, our royalty-free stuff.
Helped over
There you
40
go.
people here again. But on top of that, we wanted to give them a little surprise. This is $10,000.
Okay, now this part I found funny because it's like, it's not enough now for Jimmy to cure their deafness. He spent $3 million. Now he also has to give them $10,000 because it's not enough. He's gone too far. He can no longer top himself. You know what I mean? Like his content is just like bigger, crazier, more money. There's no, you can't, you know. Okay, you gave him $10,000. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, you cured his blindness. So what? Oh, you made him hear again for the first time. So what, bro? Has he visited the moon? No. Boring.
Get to work.
Get to
Mr.
work,
Beast.
Jimmy. SpaceX. So that's when he brought up the 10K, I was like, oh, come on. Do you know what I mean?
It sounds like you're saying that Mr. Beast jumped the shark.
I'm not saying, well, no, I'm not saying that, quite that. Because that would
He said he can't top himself anymore.
Well, jumping the shark implies that there's a specific moment in which everything is worse after that.
Right.
Which I don't think that's happened.
Okay.
But I feel that he's cornered himself. Only 10,000 Beast? Come on, bro. 25, 50 at least.
We also want to give you $10,000 to make this day a little bit better.
Are you serious?
To make this day better, I mean, you just cured her deafness. That wasn't enough.
Hearing or the 10 grand?
The hearing, because I can hear my baby.
Do you watch the channel? Can you guys close your eyes and can I borrow you for 1 second?
Can you tell them you guys just won $10,000?
Okay, open your eyes.
You won $10,000.
The deafness is cool, but now let's get the reaction getting 10,000. Yes, that's
10,000 to all.
Seems like he gave
people?
10,000 to all of them.
That's amazing of him. Like
It's
he is
$10 million.
He's so great.
No.
I can't believe he did all of that.
To everyone? There's no way.
But
Yeah, I mean, that would be
Just a couple.
that'd be $10 million.
He would spend that much money for a 6-minute fucking ADHD crazy ass video where you don't even get to feel the impact of everything he's doing.
I guess it's probably just a few people.
Let's see.
Turn around and look at the camera and you just go subscribe.
Subscribe.
There you go. Ivy's the next big YouTuber. Why don't we give you $10,000 as well? Here you go.
See, like these two, there was more time of them getting the $10,000 than there was of the mom deafness being cured. Isn't that weird?
In terms of like setup of the video,
Well,
yeah, I feel like we should be watching them here more.
All of his videos is people getting away, but like in a sense, like of what people I guess find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The 10,000 is more interesting than the deafness being cured. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Not only did we want to help you here, we also wanted to give you $10,000 on top of it.
Like, do you think it overshadows it in the video?
It's just
the way it's like edited.
Yeah, and there's like no setup. To
big
the-
time.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel.
Like
It's
I-
like so amazing of him to do all of this. Obviously,
I actually care about what he's doing.
yeah.
And
I want to see it.
I want to see it, but I don't know why it's got to be like, we did this amazing thing all around the world. I spent $3 million on, and then I gave each person $10,000, and that's the focus of the video. I don't get it. You know?
I'm not impressed. I want a cancer video.
You want a cancer video?
MrBeast heals cancer.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I honestly just want to see him crush a Lamborghini. I don't want him to do charity shit.
I want to see him do something for himself.
I want him to hire John Wick to try and kill him.
Yeah,
and then he has to fight John Wick.
He did that.
Oh,
Guys, I
shit.
know,
Yeah, he
guys,
did that.
I know he's a net positive, but I do think this is an interesting social commentary. Just like, what the fuck is actually this video?
Zach, Dan thinks I'm kidding. He actually has a video. I paid a real assassin to try to kill me.
Yeah, I've seen the. No, I've seen. He has a couple of those.
Yeah.
What are you going to spend the money on?
Yellow.
You mentioned you have 12 grandkids? No, in here is $12,000. No.
Oh, $12,000.
So now you can give a grand to each of your grandkids. You can just tell me my jokes are dumb. Here you go.
What do you want me to do with this?
Is there something you want to buy?
The things I want to buy.
Well, now you can. When we were talking earlier, they mentioned you guys enjoyed jet ski.
Is there anything you want that you don't want to spend the money on?
Jet ski for him. His jet ski broke down. Who are you?
MrBeast.
Can I hug you?
Wait, did you just realize who I am?
Yeah.
That lady know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the one who helped you here. Well, now that you know who I am, can I surprise you guys with something? Yeah. Okay, I went out and I bought a brand new jet.
Okay, this is continuing to.
You just cured the man's deafness. He doesn't need a jet ski on top of it to make it interesting. And of course, he's more excited about the jet ski. The man can hear, damn it. That's good. It's just the, I don't know. I'm the only one, apparently, that finds this interesting. Somebody said MrBeast pays for 1,000 gender-affirming surgeries.
There you go.
That'd be
That'd be a good fuck you to all the people that were.
That would be crazy.
That'd be
dude.
amazing.
Holy shit.
I was gonna sell my
This man's crying over the damn jet ski. You can hear, bro. You couldn't hear before. Like, I'm sorry, but there is something interesting here, and I'm not hating on MrBeast. I don't know how many times I have to say that. This man's crying over a fucking jet ski. He can hear. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's something.
I cured 1,000 elderly people's desire to jet ski.
There's something wrong. And
He's
maybe
had his hearing
this
for
is a
7
commentary
years.
maybe on us, maybe on our society. I don't know, but there's something wrong here.
I got you.
Thank you so much.
And while we
Well, I wouldn't put those two on a jet ski, by the way.
But didn't he say crash the old one or something?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he had one at some
This
point.
guy's about
but
to
I'm
get
going-
lost at sea, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, and then they had the.
Oh, really? I got you.
Thank you so much.
And while we were busy helping more people, I sent Nolan to give a gift to one of our youngest patients.
I've got some custom pink hearing aids for you.
Look at that.
Listen, what do you say we go get some more toys?
No, see, this is the problem. I love this. Let's cure her. I want to hear her and see her experience, but now it's not enough. We have to go buy her toys. Where's the video? Like, I want the human side. I don't want like just the crazy consumption. Like, life is all about money, and that has more of an impact on the people too, because curing their fucking deafness isn't enough. They need toys. Like, what the fuck? And
I sent Nolan to give a
like,
gift
what the
to one of our
fuck?
youngest
I'm invested in this girl. I want to hear about it.
patients.
I've got some custom pink hearing aids for
Awesome.
you.
Look how happy she is.
Listen, what do you say we go get some more toys?
What are you talking about? Try it on. Let me hear. What do we got to go do? Go to fucking Toys R Us now?
Dating yourself. Toys R Us is gone.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean? Where do you go buy toys? I don't even know.
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon.
Amazon.
Kids love Target.
Or Target.
Oh, Target's pretty fire. I go there.
They got great Lego selection.
Well, I mean, look at her response to toys.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck hearing.
Now, here's an interesting video. You can choose hearing
Or
or toy.
Ah.
Now we're
Oh, man.
fucking talking.
Right.
We're cooking.
Yes.
Now we're cooking.
Give me the
Jet
fucking
ski
Legos.
or hearing.
We're just gonna go to the toy aisle and you just go crazy, all right? It's Jimmy's money.
I'm taking all his money.
Now I'm going on this whole journey. Like, she's in this whole 6-minute, 13-second video. She's getting a whole section dedicated to her going and buying toys. Do you see how fucked up this is?
It's a little odd, yeah.
Look at this. She's in Target buying toys. She just had her. I
Hell
want the
yeah,
hearing.
brother.
I want the hearing.
It's not good enough.
It's not.
Boring.
That's why I find just so odd about this whole damn thing.
Toys, colorful. Who wants to fucking hear? You know, who needs hearing? I want
Helen
the
Keller
fucking
be there.
toys.
No sight, no hearing. She take the fucking toys.
You don't need.
I'd rather live in a black void of darkness and emptiness and loneliness.
You don't need hearing to build that Lego set, my friend.
That's true, I guess.
What's that? You like this sound?
You need more.
The focus is fucking insane. There's so much to this girl's shop buying toys. Dude, you spent $5 million on this video.
Does she have her pink hearing aids in? I have no idea.
I was looking. I didn't see them.
Man, those were Beats by Dre.
Hmm. You probably picked those. They're cooler. This doesn't work for me either. I wanted the pink. I wanted the blue hearing aids, not the pink ones.
Fucking watch it.
We're only at 83 out of 1,000, and there's only like 3 minutes of this video left to go.
Well, he yada yadas.
Yeah, it's gonna have to do a lot of yada yadding.
Someone says it's not for you. These are for younger people. No, it's not. These videos are for everybody in the world. They have like 200 million views per video. It's not just for kids. Stop it. Also, who cares? Am I not allowed to analyze it? You have to pick me or Mr. Beast right now.
I'll put up a poll.
I'll lose. Come on, I'll lose that one. I don't want to know
You
the
have
results.
to pick right now. Well, about a fifth of our audience is picking Mr. Beast. Not
I'm
too bad, but
I'm very thrilled with the results of this poll.
Okay.
I ain't fixing none of your hearing though. Don't ask. I ain't got Mr. Beast money.
Hell no.
Can you take me to Target?
Target's more in my budget.
Let's go.
You know, I'll drop $200 on toys for your broke ass.
Let's go.
I'll buy you some Legos and shit.
There we go.
Pretty cool, isn't it? And I mean, my word, you know,
You can hear.
I can hear really good.
Try talking to him from back there.
Colton, who's the best quarterback ever?
Peyton Manning.
He hears very well.
To test your new hearing, we got you tickets to the upcoming championship basketball game.
It's the hearing is not the focal point of these goddamn exchanges. Okay.
To test your hearing, we're going to send you to a basketball game? I don't know, like a concert or something, be more appropriate?
Well, they're super sports fans.
Right, but you could enjoy a basketball game without hearing. Like, it's not critical to the experience.
It
You know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
matter the fucking game. I want to know about the hearing. The focus isn't even on the hearing. That doesn't work either. Doesn't work either.
Game for you and your whole family to go to.
There is something to each gift being personal.
Yeah.
Like that guy crashed his ski. He needed a new one.
Yeah, they're personal.
Mr. B said, KK.
Well, some was just 10 grand, right?
Yeah, that's true. But any personal. Like this man, this little boy loves sports.
Like
We're
I
going to
get
sports.
that. I get that.
Right.
And it's awesome and it's nice, but it's also perverse and weird and fucked up. The deafness is not enough, and the focal point is not the deafness.
What better way to break in your new hearing than going to a Taylor Swift concert?
Okay, that's fire.
Like, that's
Swifties
amazing.
forever.
Are you kidding? Personal.
Swifties forever.
Mm-hmm.
And today, now that you can hear, I'm going to take your broke-ass grocery shopping. Get some eggs, some bread. They're broke, dude. Get them from fucking pasta, marinara sauce.
Welcome to Houston. Hello, friends.
These are like the best seats
You know, it's like there's 1,000 people got their deafness cured. I don't need to see this kid at a fucking basketball game. Maybe I'm hating.
for a basketball game.
No.
Like, why does this get so much time?
But we didn't want to only
Okay, so now they go to
help
Mexico.
people in the United States.
Which is why we flew to Mexico to help 200 deaf people. Come on.
Leobardo and Salmai have always wanted to hear their daughter's voice,
This one I liked. This
but are unable to afford hearing technology. However, today,
I love
that's
this
about
one.
to change.
Been saying repeatedly over sign language. They're so excited to hear us say mama and papa for the first time. They're flicking them on. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
This is very sweet. I want more of this. Now let's go take her buy some toys. It's like, all right, now enough of that bullshit.
T-Swift tour.
Mm-hmm. Then I took her to the world's biggest bouncy castle for a pizza party. This I like. You know what I mean?
For me. Thank you.
You should be able to hear now.
All right, let's yada yada these idiots.
She hasn't heard properly for 67 years. 3, 2, 1. ¿Cómo se siente?
Bien.
Yeah.
¿Del oído bien?
How much different is it?
What, Zach? Go ahead. You say it.
That
You say it, not
No,
me.
I scratch.
that one tear just seemed very fake. I don't know.
Bien.
Yeah.
¿Del oído bien?
I would never accuse him of that.
The tear he wiped off his eyelid.
I would never accuse him of that. All right, let's go. I got a yacht on the coast. Let's go take a cruise. If you think this is cool, wait till you see my yacht.
How much different is it?
I know he's just doing a nice thing, but that
This is what I'm saying. Someone said, Ethan, this is how you act every time you order everyone food. Okay, that's not true. Come on.
That's how I feel.
Right.
You are a saint for doing that.
You want to, right. Thank you. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You hungry at all?
I am hungry, actually, now that they bring it up.
Got him.
Look at the yada yadas. All these are beautiful stories, and he's done this amazing thing. I want to feel it. Like this should be an hour long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be there. They spent 4,000 hours editing this. What? Why? How? And again, I guess it's a commentary on the expectation on the this is really. You could have like a whole fucking documentary series about this, but it's been distilled into 6 minutes, half of which is toy shopping and jet ski riding and shit. There's nothing to do with the goddamn hearing.
Yeah, he grounded us in one family for like less than 30
That's it.
seconds, and those were the best 30 seconds of the video.
Right, exactly.
Brazil. And we also helped hundreds of people in South Africa, Malawi, and Indonesia.
This man has a global fucking operation. All we saw was some dumbass kid at a Knicks game or whatever.
Learned while filming this video that providing hearing isn't the only way to connect people.
It's also buying them toys.
Sign language connects people whether they can hear or not.
But access to learning sign language is still very limited in many places. So we're going to donate $100,000 to organizations around the world that are teaching people sign language.
But aside from that, we still have our final person left to help.
One more. Oh, this is going to be a big
You
one.
think that this is he saved the best for last.
Here we go.
This is an epic fucking moment.
I'm ready.
999 out of 1,000. Let's
Ready.
make it happen. Let's make it happen, girl.
Here we go.
Oh. She died. Did she die?
Where'd she go?
What?
Why did he hype this one up? And he's just like, peace out, dead.
She's also died.
Lights out. It's like lights out.
It malfunctioned.
Zapped their brain.
Zapped her.
So, so let's do a poll. Let's do it. Okay, so your take, question mark, is the premise. Ethan's a demon.
Question
What
mark.
am I being demonic? Am I being a douche?
Ethan is a demon.
Or the video was a little bit weird. You know what? Just say the video was weird or the video was fine. 75. Okay, it's still moving around a little bit. All the beast heads get in there. All the breast heads. So it seems like 30% or 27% say the video was fine. And again, I'm not criticizing him because this is incredible what he's done. I'm criticizing like people's appetite for content. I don't know. The genre, the ADHD editing is like it's gone out of control. And by the way, I don't think anyone's really. This is just silly bullshit like right-wing talking points, and I've seen this, or not even right-wing talking points. It's just like virtue signaling. I don't know, because he goes, it amazes me that MrBeast can give 1,000 people their hearing back, and instead of asking why the heck the U.S. healthcare system didn't do this 15 years ago, Americans are attacking MrBeast. Nobody's doing that. They did the same thing with the blindness. Nobody's attacking Jimmy. Some people actually were asking why is, curable blindness not been fixed by
Oh my God, that's Ed Krasenstein. Just realized who that tweet is by.
Wait, who is he? He's got a blue checky. That means he's a Nazi.
No, he was like
I'm kidding, Ed. Don't sue me, loser, idiot.
No, he's not right wing. He was like super anti-Trump. In fact,
is he a reply guy?
Yeah, he was up there with the GOAT, Jeff Tiedrich, back in the day, always replying. Here's a classic.
Oh, you already pulled it up? Our boy Brian?
Yeah.
Sneak peek at the last page of my upcoming book, How the People Trumped Ronald Plump.
Yeah, he made a children's book about Robert Mueller.
Bro, I am not. Bro, first of all, shame on you.
That was this guy?
That is like obscene, dude. Why did you make this? Dedicated to the future of America, our children, and the world's children. Why is he shirtless, wearing like a stripper collar?
You can buy it. Would you like to buy a hardcover version of it for $30 for Bruce and
No, man.
Theodore? You want to read this to
No.
kids?
I hate it so much. Yeah, but okay, so to me, it's like some virtue signaling thing where they're like, everyone's mad at MrBeast. Nobody's mad. Nobody's mad at MrBeast. This or the last time. Everybody knows what he's doing is good. Very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just feeling something, okay? I'm feeling something, and I'm trying to express it.
Yeah, you're making a distinction between like the charitable acts that he did versus the way that the content chose to depict it. Well, I mean, he did say it was a new style. I don't really disagree that it was a game changer or the best video to ever be posted on YouTube.
Yeah, so that also confused me because he said on Twitter, this is totally different, new style, 4,000 hours editing. And then it was to me, Well, whatever. Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to criticize him. I just found the whole thing pretty wild. Here's an article. Deaf people like me deserve better than MrBeast's latest piece. Okay, so inspiration porn. So, I mean, this guy's probably can bite it, but let's read it. When watching MrBeast's video, will the average viewer be more alert to the needs of deaf people, or will they instead be drawn to the heroic Donaldson? Oh, that's his last name. Going out of his way to splash around cash. When I had my first hearing aid switched on, it certainly wasn't a one-and-done situation like Jimmy MrBeast would have us believe. It's a sudden flood of noise. It was overwhelming. It definitely required more fine-tuning. I've heard that, too, that these really high-level hearing aids can sound really scary at first if they haven't been fine-tuned.
Just like too loud? Or
No, it's like robotic sounding and crazy sounding.
Oh, okay.
Yet this process is something that fits neatly into a 6-minute video, which apparently took the online personality team almost 4,000 hours to edit. So instead, we're left with viral content, which is nothing more than harmful sensationalism. I don't know that it's harmful. I mean, that seems to be a reach, don't you think? After coming under fire for a video in which he helped 1,000 people cure blindness, he decided to double down on a video. Again, I don't like the framing. It's not like he's doubling down. You know, he likes helping people, which is good. Going out of his way to help people from the disabled community. At the time, uploading a video titled 1,000 Deaf People Here for the first time. The video thumbnail alone hints at what the angle's going for. A young boy cups a right hand over his ear with tears photoshopped on his cheeks. I mean, that is a little corny. I will side with you on that one. It's exactly like the clips you see online of babies crying when they have their hearing aids switched on. But again, that doesn't tell the whole story. What MrBeast has produced here is flat-out inspiration porn, a term coined by the late great activist Stella Young back in 2014 to describe the objectifying of disabled people for the benefit of non-disabled people. This is worth reading just because this dude is actually deaf, so I want to know what his criticism is. With the flick of a switch, MrBeast actually has each switch on be accompanied with a misleading toggle animation. Individuals from multiple different countries can suddenly hear. And so ends their moment in the video, so we just move on to the next person MrBeast can help, like some auditory Jesus. This is just one part of the problem in that it amplifies the dangerous misconception that hearing devices such as hearing aids and cochlear implants are cures or fixes for deafness. They aren't. They simply produce the sensation of hearing. They do not restore it. But they did hear. I mean, like, they would say something and they heard what they said. I mean, I don't know how this stuff works, though. They do not restore it. And when deaf people take off these devices for whatever reason, say to go to sleep, they are in these moments deaf. Yeah, it's a hearing aid, obviously. There's nothing in MrBeast's video which acknowledges the fluctuating relationship we deaf people have with hearing and listening. It's not a binary process that we suddenly go from deaf to hearing, but rather these devices are, as the name suggests, there to aid hearing and help us pick up on auditory information we might not catch otherwise. Not only that, but the video fails to properly emphasize the element of choice deaf people have around whether they want to use them or not. Yes, these devices are expensive, but some will try hearing aids or receive a cochlear, I don't know.
Cochlear implant?
Cochlear, I know what that is, where the brain implant that helps you listen, hear, only to find that they aren't the right fit for them. Others will decide not to explore them entirely, and individuals won't be eligible for them altogether, at which point they might use sign language to communicate instead of speech with the help of hearing. I mean, he did touch on the sign language and did a donation. Donaldson, bro, you better call him MrBeast. I'm getting tired of the disrespect. Donaldson only considers sign language as something to tack on at the end of his video, though saying, providing hearing isn't the only way to connect people, and the sign language does so too, but struggling to underline the fact that deaf people can choose how they want to connect with the world.
Didn't just tack it on. It was a big part of the video.
It was like, I mean, probably about 20%, seeing as it's only a 6-minute
yeah, it's
video.
like, this article is very silly.
Yeah.
He's really trying to paint it where like he's I don't know, bad guy, but it's just not the case. Now, in my opinion, what I'm picking up on is a better measured kind of documentarian style video would have been way better. And he could have touched these nuanced issues too, you know. I mean, we only need to look at MrBeast asking one individual if they think hearing or the 10 grand is better news. That's what I want. To know that the philanthropist is still shockingly out of touch when it comes to disability. Wait, he didn't ask someone that.
Yeah, that was one part of it.
Hearing or the 10 grand?
Yeah.
He made them choose?
No, he just asked them what was better after he gave them 10 grand.
Did he show their answer?
Yeah, and they said hearing.
Oh, right. He would have cut it if they didn't. He asked 999 of them, and they all said money. New ardent fans of Donaldson might well dismiss all this legitimate criticism. Well, you say it's legitimate. I mean, it's your criticism. As me simply being a hater, you're a hater. Despite my lived experience, he's doing a good thing, they may say. Why can't you just appreciate that he's trying to help people? I don't dispute that Mr. Beast may have good intentions and that a rich man doing something charitable will warm many anti-capitalist heart. But benevolent ableism very much exists. I don't think that's fair. Ableist? You don't have to be unashamedly abusive and discriminatory to be an ableist. Sometimes even the most casual and well-meaning actions can be harmful to deaf and disabled people. I'm talking about the hearing content on Instagram, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. But here's the thing, he says in closing. Deaf people like me need hearing people to speak up along us, not just for us. Okay, dude. I don't know what to say about that. I mean,
I think the article alone is okay. Like, he brings up a lot of good points, but I don't know if it's Mr. Beast's. I don't know. It just feels like it's critiquing too much almost.
Yeah, he's coming down way too hard on Beast.
But the article in general is like fine. But just connecting it to the Mr. Beast video doesn't really make sense.
Right. I think that, right. The issues are interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd call him ableist, you know. It's not like he's laughing at people in scooters falling backwards and slamming their head on the ground.
Yet the few experiences that were shown where we watched someone here for the first time, it looked like they were very grateful and it looked like everything was good and they were helped in that.
Yeah, yeah, totally. But I just find it all interesting. Oh yeah, so Mr. Elon Musk came to his defense. He said, "People definitely shouldn't be attacked for doing good." Yeah, for example, I offered to give a girl a horse. What's wrong with that? Trying to do something nice for her, and I got all this shit. Is it really just a question of money to restore hearing? I'm always looking for ways to donate money that are actually good. Perhaps this is one. It is very hard to donate money if you about it doing actual good, not merely the appearance of, okay, show me the receipt. Also, you're the richest man in the world. You can't find a worthy fucking place to donate, dummy. Elon Musk needs a Mr. Beast to tell him where to donate his money. I hate him. Elon sucks. So there it is. I have some thoughts, you know, and that's what they are. Because here on this podcast, we have nuanced, we have open and honest discussions. And here's Helen Keller on a jet ski, thanks to Mr. Beast.
I like that.
She can't see or hear, but damn, she can feel the breeze.
Let the conversation begin.
She can feel the mist, the breeze, right before she slams into the dock. Dumb. She's such a fraud. You know what I mean? Oh, you can't hear or see? Stop it. How do I know she can even think? She's like a black box. How do I know she's not an android?
She'd say, I'm good on healing my hearing, but could I maybe get another 10K?
Right.
Black box.
She is. There's no information in or out. How do you know what goes on in the box?
You can't.
You can't, exactly. Now, rest in peace to the GOAT. Bury her with a jet ski. We need to exhume Helen Keller and put a jet ski in her grave.
Jet skiing and eugenics. Those were her two favorites.
Right.
That's it.
And parachuting with American flag.
Tripping people.
She needs to rest peacefully.